In this video we will cover the last two levels, which is the third one and the fourth one. So the third level is this one. This is another function, and as a parameter we have that text, of course, which is the sentence, and then we assign the connection to the database to the DB variable. And you see here we have a query to the database. We prepare a query and we want to select. We do the same thing we did in the first level, but we just we search in the short description column, not in the title. So we get the posts ID which have in the description the sentence from that field or the sentence from this parameter. And then we just execute this query and we check if it found anything in the database. If it found, then we do the following. The following call would be compiled. So we assign to the I variable 0, which is the first position for the sentence array, and then we assign to this sentence all these posts IDs. This is an auto increment for the position, and it just keep going until it gets all those posts. If we didn't find anything in the database, then we assign to our sentence variable a null value, and after that we just return the sentence. Now the last, and this is gonna be the third level. The last level is the breakup description sentence. Now you see as a parameter is the sentence, of course, that gets the text, the connection, and we do the same thing we did for the second level. Remember, we take each word and we assign them in this words array. Each word takes a position in this array, and then we get the stop words and remove the stop words from the words array. And if we check if we have anything in these words here, then this code is gonna be compiled. So we take each word from the words array, each word, and using that word we have a query here. We select the blog post which have these words in the description, and then below here we just execute the query, and then we have a while which will take each post's ID and assign it to the result array. And then below here we check if is set result, if this result has any value. If there is any value in that array, then we assign the results to the final result variable, which is going to be another array. You see here array unique, it removes the double IDs, and then it creates a order for those values in the from that array in case it removed it removed something and there's removed, let's say, the second position and the fourth position from that array, then we don't have a order, so we cannot sort it or walk through that array. That's why we need to use this array value. If you didn't watch the previous video, I recommend you to watch the previous video where I explain how this breakup title sentence works, and I explained detailed about this str word count and about each of these functions. Alright, so if there is anything, we check if the result has any value, then we do this stuff. If it doesn't have, we assign to the final result the null value. And also, if there isn't anything in the words array, because it may not have anything in case the user typed in just stop words. That's the reason for this if here, because if that user typed in that field just stop words, then this array diff is gonna remove all of them, so this words array become empty. So if this array is empty, then we assign to the final result a variable null value as well, and then we just return it. Now we're done with the whole, let's say, with all the spider's legs or all those levels of search. We have from each level a final result. Each leg returns an array, And now we just should call these functions in the main function, which is spider search. The main function, we will build it in the next video, because that's a big function and there is a lot of stuff going on. It's a lot of interesting stuff. You'll like it. So yeah, let's get to the next video, guys. See you in the next video.